Good morning, it's Lisa from Mythical Witchery. Today I'm doing a side-by-side comparison of the Wise Dog Tarot by MJ Cullinan and the Magical Dogs Tarot by Mickey and Daniel Mueller. I know sometimes it can be difficult to choose between decks, and so I thought if I did a side-by-side of this, it might help someone who's thinking about buying one of these decks, but they're not sure which one to choose. So the Wise Dog Tarot was originally an indie deck, and then it was picked up by the mass market, published by US Games in 2021. And the price on this isn't listed on the box. This is a 78 card deck and a 64-page booklet. I believe I paid £21 for this. The Magical Dogs Tarot is published by Llewellyn in 2018. And the price on the box is $31.99 US. So let's just have a really quick look at the boxes here. So the Wise Dog is a sturdy 2-piece box with the little thumb things to open it. Nothing fancy inside. Very typical US Games style tarot packaging. This deck is a little bit bigger than average. A little bit wider than a standard tarot deck. Those are the backs. I think they're so cute. Really cute. Put that aside for a moment. And we'll take a quick look at the guidebook. So it's not a big guidebook. It's not in color. There's no pictures. There's a brief explanation of each card. And at the back, there's ideas for spreads, different 3-card spreads that you can do, single card for advice, and a section that gives information on basic symbolism, and a thank you to all the beautiful dogs that inspired this deck. The Magical Dogs Tarot has a larger box. It's their typical magnetic closure. It's quite sturdy, with a very typical Llewellyn large guidebook. It's quite thick. 206 pages. It is not in color, however, but it does have a fairly good write-up, including upright and reversed meanings for the cards. Now this deck changes some of the names. So the wands, they're based on packs of dogs. So the wands are the fire pack, the cups are the sea pack, the swords are the sky pack, and the pentacles are the earth pack. The court cards are also changed slightly. We've got puppies instead of pages, guardians instead of knights, alpha females instead of queens, and alpha males instead of kings. There's also a few changes in the major arcana. Most notably, the Hanged Man has been changed to the Seer. The Devil has been changed to the Trickster. The Star is the Dog Star. The Magician is the Mage. The Hierophant is the Shaman. And that's it for changes there. So it's quite a good book. Not color like some, but that's fine. There's a cute little ribbon, which I always love a ribbon to get the deck out. This is the inside. How cute is that? And these are the backs of these cards. I think are quite beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to adjust my camera so we have an overhead view, and we'll have a look at all of these cards and compare them. So as you can see, they are different sizes. The magical dogs are not quite as wide and not as tall. So there's a definite difference in size. We'll look more at that later. So we have the Fool, and both of them are quite, fairly traditional dogs starting on a new journey. The Mage, Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. The Shaman and the Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. I find it interesting that both decks have chosen to use, I'm not sure if these are Huskies or Samoyeds, but basically the same breed of dog. Strength. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Seer, or the Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Trickster. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And in Magical Dogs Tarot, it's the Call. and the world. So both decks are really beautiful, very different art styles. MJ's art is always on point. It's quite different. It's not to everyone's taste, possibly, but I mean, her decks are so popular that it's hard to imagine people not liking them. I love them. The magical dogs, so far, I think the artwork in this appeals to me a bit more. But let's move on to the minor arcana and have a look. Starting with the wands, or the suit of fire. The 2. The 3. The 4. The 5. Sorry, I'm a bit pedantic. I like to keep them nice and straight. The 6. The 7. The 8. The 9. The 10. The page or the puppy. I really love that this deck has named the pages the puppy is. I think that's just absolutely perfect. And it also, the energy of a puppy is perfect for the page. The knight or the guardian. Again, a really great choice. The queen or the alpha, fire alpha female. And the king or the alpha male. And moving on to the cups. And we've got the ace. And it's the C in the magical dogs. The 2. The 3. The 4. 5. 6. 7. The 8. The 9. The 10. The page or the puppy. The knight or the guardian. The queen or the alpha female. The king and the alpha male. And moving on to the swords. The suit of sky. That's the ace. the 2, the 3. Oh, the bean's on the move. The 4. I wonder if he'll behave today. The 5. The 6. The 7. The 8. The 9. And the 10. The page or the puppy. The knight, the guardian. The alpha female, the queen. The king, the alpha male. And finally, the suit of pentacles, or the earth. And the ace to start. The 2. The 3. The 4. I love this card. He looks so wise. The 5. The 6. The 7. The 8. The 9. The 10. The page or the puppy. The knight or the guardian. The queen or the alpha female. And the king or the alpha male. All right, so I'm going to adjust my camera again, and I'll be right back. All right, so a little further comparison, aside from just the size, and of course the magical dogs is a very typical tarot size. The wise dog, as I said, is a little bit wider, a little bit longer, and just a little tiny bit thicker. I think the difference in thickness is 3 cards. So it's minute difference. Now the cardstock and the wise dog. It's a semi-gloss. Magical dogs. It's more towards gloss than a semi. And the shuffle. So I do not do a full riffle shuffle because I tend to damage my cards when I do that, and I don't like to do that. So these shuffle beautifully. overhand. Again, very easy to shuffle. They're glossy, so they're a little slippery. And then the wise dog. Sorry about that. And they shuffle quite well as well. Overhand. They're a little bit of a bigger card, so possibly a bit awkward to shuffle. I know I struggle with them a bit because of my arthritis, even though I've got larger hands. But for people who have small hands, you might struggle with that a bit. So there we have it. Personally, I prefer the Magical Dogs Tarot. I just love the imagery in this deck. It speaks to me more than the Wise Dog Tarot does. So what do you think? Do you have either one of these decks? If you do, please pop a comment below and tell me what you think. Which of these decks do you prefer? Do you prefer the Magical Dogs or do you prefer the Wise Dog Tarot? Love to hear your thoughts and comments. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please hit like and subscribe. Share the video if you like. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload another video. And I do tend to upload quite a lot, so you don't want to miss anything. Hopefully you don't. Anyways, have a lovely day. I'm so sorry that the bean chose not to join us today. He's sitting in the window enjoying the sunshine. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me today. Bye for now. Bye-bye.